Hi! For today's lessons, we have three lessons. So the first one is common and proper nouns, second plural form of regular nouns, and then lastly plural form of irregular nouns. So let's start. Hi, I'm teacher Jeanette and I'll be your teacher for today. Now let's discuss first common and proper nouns. Okay, so now I have here a picture. So I'm going to show you four pictures. And then you're going to tell me what is that picture. Okay, what is the name of that picture? So the first picture is, what is that? Great. That one is an example of a doctor. Next picture. What is that picture? Very good. That one is an example of a cell phone. Great. That one is an example of a playground. And the last picture? Right. That one is a picture of a cat. So now, what do we call the names of people, animal, things, or places? Right. We call it as nouns. So now let's discuss nouns. Okay, now let's go to nouns. What are nouns? Nouns are name of a person, things, animals, places, and events. Okay, there are two types of noun, common nouns and proper nouns. So common nouns are general names of a person, thing, animal, place, and event. They were written small letters. Examples are boy and school. So boy is a common noun because it's just a general noun. Okay? General name of a person. Okay? We don't know the specific name of that boy. Okay? That's why it's just common. Next is school. School is an example of a common noun simply because the word school is general. Okay? We don't know what is the specific name of that school. Okay? The next one is proper nouns. So proper nouns are specific name of a person, thing, animal, places, and event. They were written in capital letters. Examples are Mario. Mario is a specific name of a person. And look at the starting letter. It is written in a capital letter. Next is Tagumpay Elementary School. So, Tagumpay Elementary School is an example of a proper noun. Why? Because it is a specific name of a school or a place. Okay, and look at the starting letter. It starts with a capital letter. Okay? Okay, so now let's try to answer page 19, learning task 3. Okay, just have to write your answers in your notebook. Okay? No need to copy this, just write your answers in your notebook. Okay, so as you can see here, we have common noun and proper noun. Example, woman is an example of a common noun. And now we have to give the proper noun. So, an example here is Miriam Defensor Santiago. Okay? So now to answer this, let's look the relationship between the common noun and proper noun. So there's no answer in common noun, so it means that we need to fill that up. Okay? Now let's go to proper noun. It's Kalamba. So Kalamba is an example of a what? Right, Calamba, Laguna or Calamba is an example of a province. So that is the common noun there. Okay, the next one we have in common noun a mountain. Now, can you give an specific name of a mountain? Great. Mount Taal or Mount Apo. Okay, can you still remember the ashfall? Yeah, it's Mount Taal. The next one for the common noun is movie. Now, can you give an example of a movie that you watch? Wow. So I have here the Avengers. Okay. Now let's move on to the next one. Common noun. There's no answer, so let's proceed to the proper noun to know the answer to the common noun. So we have here earth. And Earth is an example of, right, it's an example of a planet. So the next one in common noun is country. Now, can you think of a name of a country? Very good. Maybe you could write Philippines, Dubai, Singapore, Korea, like that. Next, let's go to the next one, common noun. And the other side, it's in the proper noun, it's Fernando Poe Jr. Well, actually, maybe some of you don't know him, but he was actually an actor. So the common noun here is actor. Next one is teacher for the common noun. And can you give a proper noun for teacher? Can you give a specific name of a teacher? Great. Okay, maybe you could write teacher Jeanette, teacher from your other schools or your previous schools. Okay. Okay, the next one for the common noun, it's blank. So let's look at the other one. And for the proper noun, it's SM. So SM is an example of what? Right. So that one is the common noun, the mall. Okay. Now let's move on to the last one. We have the common noun, it's blank, and to the proper noun, it's University of the Philippines. And University of the Philippines was actually as an example of, right, it's an example of school. Now let's look at the examples of common noun. We have woman, province, mountain, movie, planet, country, actor, teacher, mall, and school. Now look at the starting letter of those common nouns. What letter did they start? Is it a small letter or a capital letter? Great. They were all started in small letters. And this one is an is an example of a common noun. Now let's go to the proper noun. We have Miriam Defensor Santiago, Calamba, Mount Taal, The Avengers, Earth, Philippines, Fernando Poe Jr., Teacher Jeanette, SM, University of the Philippines. Now, what letter did they start? Great. They were written in capital letters. Okay? So, always bear in mind that common nouns starts with small letters and proper nouns starts with capital letters. So now, in here, in page 19, Learning Task 4, this is what we're going to do. We are going to change the underlined words into a proper noun. Okay? Again, we are going to change the underlined words into a proper noun. Okay? So now, just write in your notebook 1 to 5. And let's give an example of a proper noun, okay? So example in number 1, he did well in his final test. The answer is Mario did well in his final test. So you just have to substitute the underlined word into a proper noun. Like he is a name of a boy, right? So let's just give a name of a boy. And that one is Mario. Right? So now let's go to number 2. I enjoy going to school. Now the underlined word there is school. Can you give an example of a specific school? Great. Next, number 3. She is my best friend. Now the underlined word there is she. Now can you write an example of a girl's name? Very good. Next, 4, the family saw a fantasy movie. Now you need to write 2 answers here. The family saw a fantasy movie. You need to give a specific or a proper noun for family. Can you give a specific name of family that you know? And the next one is movie. Give an example of the title of the movie. Great. Number 5, he waters the plants every day. So for this part, you just have to write an example of a name of a guy or a boy. Great. Now, if you're not yet done, just click the pause button. And if you're done, click the play button. So now let's go to the plural form of regular nouns. So, singular and plural noun. Singular noun, it means only one noun. Examples are girl. As you can see in the picture, the girl is only one. And then the next one is a boy, and it's only one. And car, it's only one. Okay, singular, it means only one. Okay, the next one is plural nouns. Plural nouns means two or more nouns. When we say two or more nouns, they are many. Two or many. Okay? Examples are girls. As you can see, the girls here are two. The boys, boys. Here are three. And the cars, here are six. So it means that they are many. Two or many, they are plural nouns. But if it's only one noun, it's just singular. Easy, right? Okay, so now let's have the plural nouns, rules, and examples. So, rules means these are the things that we need to obey, right? So, in making plural nouns, here are the rules and examples. So, the general rule. Most nouns are made plural by adding s to the end of the singular form. Again, most nouns are made plural by adding what letter? Great. Letter S to the end of the singular form. Example. The singular examples are car, and the plural form is cars. They just add S. The next one is bag, and the plural form is bags. And then the next one is table, and the plural form is tables. Great. They just add S. Now, let's go to the second one. Nouns ending. Ending in S, X, Z, CH, CH, and SS, we need to add ES. Again, nouns ending in S, X, Z, CH, SH, and SS, we need to add ES. Examples. Singular bus, the plural form would be buses. The next one is bench. The plural form is benches. And the singular here is box, and the plural form is boxes. As you can see, they just add ES. Okay? But there are some exceptions. Example of that is fez. The plural form of that is fezzes. And then the gas is gases. Okay? Next. Now let's have the third one. Nouns ending in F or FE. We need to change the ending to VES. Okay? We need to remove the F and put VES. Okay? Examples are calf. The plural form of this is calves. The next one is shelf. And then we need to remove the F and then replace it with ES, and then it becomes shelves. The last one is wolf. We replace it with ES, and now it's wolves. VES, now it's wolves. But there are some exemptions. When cough, if it's double F, we put S on it, it's cuffs. And then for chef, chefs. And then belief, beliefs, not believes. Okay, belief, beliefs. Okay? Okay, so now let's check your knowledge about this one. So just have to write the plural form of each nouns. Okay, just have to write the plural form of each noun. So number 1. I just have to write the correct answer in your notebook. So number 1 is kiss. What would be the plural form? Number 2, bench. Number 3, eyelash. Number 4, axe. Number 5, waltz. Okay? So if you're not yet done or you're still thinking, just click the pause button. And if you're done, just click the play button. So now let's answer it. The number one, the correct answer is kisses. Why? Because it ends with a S and you put ES. The next one is the correct answer number two, benches. Because it ends with CH, you add ES to that word. The number three, eyelash. The correct answer is eyelashes. Because if the words, the nouns, ends with SH, we put ES to make it a plural form. And the number four, axe. The correct answer would be axes. Okay? Why? Because it ends with X. So just put ES. And then number five, the waltz. The correct answer is waltzes. So we put ES to the letter Z because that's the rule. So now I have here page 22, learning task 4. Just get your notebook and write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then write the letter of the correct answer. Then later on we're going to check it. Okay, number 1, believe. What could be the plural form? A, believes or B, believes. Number 2, shelf. Is it letter A, shelves or B, shelves? Number 3, chef. Is it letter A, chefs or B, chefs? Number 4, cliff. Letter A, cliffs or letter B, cliffs. Number 5, life. Letter A, lives or B, lives. Okay, just choose the letter of the correct answer. And if you're not yet done, just click the pause button. And if you're done, click the play button. Now let's answer. Number 1, the correct answer is A, believes. Number 2, correct answer would be B, shelves. Because the rule would be if it's F, you change the F and then add VES. The next one, number 3, chefs. The correct answer is A, chefs. Okay, because chef is an exemption to the rule. Number 4, cliff. The correct answer is A, cliffs. Okay, because it's double F, we've just put S. Number 5, life. The correct answer would be lives. Great. Now let's go to another one. Okay, plural nouns, rules and examples. Now, nouns ending in O. So we have two things that we have to do. So nouns that end in O preceded or means followed by a vowel are made plural by adding S. Okay, examples are radio. Okay, and then we just put S, radios. Why did we only put S? Because look at the O there. Before O, we have I, and I is an example of a vowel. So we just have to put S. If there's a vowel and then there's O, we just have to put S. Example again is stereo, and then we just put S on it, stereos. The next one is video, we just add videos. Okay, now let's look at the bottom part of nouns ending in O. Nouns that end in O followed by a consonant are made plural by adding ES. Okay, example, potato, potatoes. And look at that potato, the last letter is O, right? And before O, we have letter T. And T is an example of a consonant. That's why we put here in the potatoes, we add ES. Because it's followed by, because before that O, we have a consonant. The next one is hero. Now we have heroes. Domino, dominoes. But there are some exemptions like piano, we only add S, pianos. Photo, photos. Halo, halos. Okay? Now, let's go to the nouns ending in Y. When the Y follows a consonant, changing Y to I and adding ES. Again, we need to change Y to I and then add ES. Example, city. We have cities. We remove the Y and change it to IES. Candy, candies. We remove the Y and change it to IES. Candies. Lady. We remove the Y and then we change it to IES. Ladies. Now let's go to the bottom part. When the Y follows a vowel, the plural is formed by retaining. Retaining. It means we don't delete it. Retaining or substitute it. Retaining the Y and adding S. Example, the day, we have days. Okay, why? Because that letter Y in day is before that Y, we have A. And A is an example of a vowel like A, E, I, O, U. Okay, so we just have to put the S, days. The next one is toy, toys, donkey, donkeys. Okay, now let's have page 22, learning task 5 to check your knowledge about Y's and O's. Okay, just have to write numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No need to copy it all. Just write the letter of the correct answer. Okay, let's start. Number 1, baby. Is it letter A, babies, or B, babies? Look at the spellings. Number 2, echo. Is it A, echoes, B, echoes? Number 3, we have a roof. Is it letter A, roofs, or B, roofs? Number 4, display. Is it letter A, displays, or B, displays? Number 5, bamboo. Letter A, bamboos, B, bamboos. Okay? If you're not yet done, just click the pause button. And if you're done, just click the play button to know the correct answer. Okay, now let's answer. Number 1, the correct plural form of that one is letter B, babies. Number 2, echoes. The correct answer is letter B, echoes. Number 3, we have a roof. The correct answer is letter A, roofs. Okay. The next one is 4, display. The correct answer would be letter A, displays. Number 5, bamboo. The correct answer is A, bamboos. Now, okay, so now for this activity, we are going to choose the plural noun of the singular nouns. Okay, just have to write in your notebook your answers. Just write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then write the plural noun. Okay, so for number 1, pale, what would be the plural noun? Is it pails, pails, paves? Okay, just choose one. Number 2, book. What could be the plural noun? Books, books, bookies. Number 3, shower. What would be the plural noun? Is it showers, showerers, showeries? Number 4, cross, cross, crosses, crosses. Number 5, torch, torches, or torts, torchies. Okay, if you're not yet done and you're still thinking of the answer, just click the pause button. And if you're done, just click the play button. Okay, number 1, the correct answer for pale would be pails. Number 2, book. The correct answer would be books. Number 3, shower. The correct answer is showers. And number 4, cross. The correct answer is crosses. Number 5, torch. We have torches. Did you got 5? If so, congratulations. So now let's have plural form of irregular nouns. So here are some examples of irregular plurals. Okay, irregular nouns. Okay, so well actually these are, when we say irregular plural nouns, these are nouns that if they are in plural form, we change the spelling. Okay, example here, man. Look at that one, it's only one, man. And then when there are if there are 2, we call them as men. The other side is a woman, and then the plural would be woman, women. Okay, so as you can see, we change A to E. So that one is an example of irregular nouns because we changed the spelling. We didn't add, we just changed the spelling. The next one is child, and then the plural form is children. And then tooth, we have teeth. Foot, we have feet. Sheep, sheep. That's right, we didn't change the spelling of sheep because that is the plural form of sheep. It's just sheep. The next one is a mouse. We have mice. For goose, we have geese. For ox, we have oxen. For fish, we have fish also. And if they were so many, we call them as school of fish. The next one is deer. We have deer. Same as the sheep, we don't change the spelling. And the fish, we don't change the spelling. Next is cactus. And if there were so many, we call them as cacti. Another one, irregular plurals. We have ellipsis. The plural form will be ellipsis. Codex, we have codes. Larva, larvae. Ox, oxen, as said in the first example. Oasis, we have oasis. Swine is swine again. And then analysis, we have analysis. Man, we have men. Person, people. Foot, we have feet. Tooth, we have teeth. Child, we have children. Aircraft, we have aircraft, just the same. Apex, we have apexes. Bison, we have still bison. Crisis, we have crisis. Datum, we have data. Focus, we have foci. And another one, as I said earlier, some examples of irregular nouns, we change their spelling. And then the other side, no change of spelling. But let's go first in the change in spelling. We have child, we have children. Mouse, mice. Larva, larvae. Ellipsis, ellipses. Vita and vitae. Next, no change in spelling. We have tuna, still tuna. Trout, still trout. Fish, we have fish. Fowl, we have fowl. Equipment is still equipments. Like sheep, sheep. Deer, deer. Right? So now, let's find the plural nouns of this irregular noun. So, in your notebook, just write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No need to copy it all. Just choose the word, the plural noun of these irregular nouns. Okay? Now, let's answer number 1. Child. What could be the plural noun? Is it childs or children? Number 2. Die. When we say die here, it's not you're dead, right? When we say die, if we're going to play a board game, we use a die. So, what could be the plural noun of that? Is it dice or dice? Number 3, man. What would be the plural form? Is it men or mans? Number 4, ox. What could be the plural form? Is it oxen or oxes? Number 5, we have tooth. What would be the plural form? Is it tooths or teeth? Okay, if you're not yet done, just click the pause button. And if you're done, just click the play button. Now, let's answer. So, number 1, we have, the correct answer is children. Number 2, for die, we have dice. Number 3, we have men. And for ox, we have oxen. And the last one is, we have teeth. Did you got 5? Great. If not, just keep trying. So now, let's answer this one. Learning task 5. Choose the correct irregular noun from the box to complete the sentence. So we have here the choices. We have trout, men, sheep, teeth, and swine. Okay? By the way, when we say swine, it's the pigs. Okay? Okay, number 1. Mila brushes her blank. So what should be the answer? Is it trout, men, sheep, swine, or teeth? Number 2, the fisherman caught plenty of blank. Number 3, the farm owner takes care of the blank for their fur. And then number 4, the hog owner herds the blank to their cages. Number 5, the blank wash their cars. Now, are you ready to answer? Or if you're still thinking, you could pause it and then play it when you're ready to answer. So, number 1, Mila brushes her. The correct answer is teeth. Number 2, the fisherman caught plenty of blank. The answer is trout. And then number 3, the farm owner takes care of the blank for their fur. The correct answer is sheep. Why? Because sheep have fur. Number 4, the hog owner herds the blank to their cages. The correct answer would be swine. And then number 5, the blank wash their cars. The correct answer is men. Okay, so now remember, for common and proper nouns, for common nouns, these are written in small letters, and they were only the nouns that are general. Okay, when we say proper nouns, these nouns are specific and they were written in capital letters. The next one, the plural form of irregular nouns, we change the spelling or do not change the spelling. Now, as for the rules in plural nouns, you just have to remember, most of the nouns were made plural by adding s to the end of the singular form. And then nouns ending in s, x, z, ch, and ss, we only add es to them. While nouns ending in f or fe, we change the ending to vs. We remove the f and then change it to ves. And then nouns ending in o, if that O is preceded or followed by a vowel, we need to add S. But if that noun is preceded or followed by a consonant, we need to make it plural by adding ES. And then nouns ending in Y, we need to follow, if the Y is followed by a consonant, we need to change the Y into I and then add ES. But when the Y follows by a vowel, it is formed by retaining or just adding S. Okay? We don't change the Y. We do not remove the Y. We just retain it and then add S. Thanks for watching. Click the subscribe button so that you'll be updated to my videos. Thank you.